how do you actually manage obesity?
So obesity management needs an evaluation, and we need to evaluate the patient under medical supervision, and we need to measure the anthropometrics, measure the body fat composition. We can use it by measurements. If we are very sophisticated and people have access, we can do a body composition analysis to actually measure the body fat through a DEXA scan. Then we need to rule out underlying causes of obesity. So we do metabolic profiles like glucose test, cholesterol test. We do cancer markers. We look at liver fat. We also do tests which are metabolic and endocrinological tests, because there are many diseases which cause secondary obesity, like for example thyroid or excess cortisol and so on and so forth. So that has to be measured. But all this has to be done under clinical supervision. And many times there is insulin resistance associated with obesity, in which there is acanthosis nigricans, etc. And the approach to obesity is, first we need to counsel and engage the person living with obesity that they should not feel ever discriminated or stigmatized. And we should make them in shared decision making an active participant and give them the entire approach. We have lifestyle, we have excellent medications, and we have surgical options. Let us not discuss medications and surgical options, but lifestyle. Lifestyle is about diet, it is about exercise, it is about de-addiction from various addictions a person may have, and finally it is about health and happiness and sleep. So in the lifestyle component, the first component is diet. We clearly need to lose weight, we need to eat less. We need to reduce the caloric content, and we must congratulate our Honorable Prime Minister in Man Ki Baat as well as in our national games. He said that it is important that we eat less fat, less carbs, and we stay fit, because we need to do physical activity and build muscle. We need to do resistant exercises. So we need to eat less, we need to eat less carbs, less fat, and more protein. At the same time, we need to do physical activity. It could be as simple as 6 to 8,000 steps a day. It could be a yoga like a Surya Namaskar or a Kapalbhati. It could be muscle strengthening exercises. It could be aerobic exercises or play sports like swimming or cycling or so on and so forth. So we need to encourage physical activity. We need to encourage right habits for eating. So eat slowly, eat on time, eat less, eat the right food. Our association FSSA has said eat right. Try to reduce the carb and fat. Cook in less oil. Ensure that the food which is cooked is healthy, and be mindful on eating. Don't eat very fast. Beyond the diet and exercise, de-addict yourself from alcohol, from smoking, from tobacco, from various drugs, and also do a digital detox for 1 hour every day. Because we are cluttered with a lot of digital overload, and we need to declutter that digital overload and need to do a digital detox. We need to sleep for at least 7 hours. Don't sleep less than 5 hours. Don't sleep more than 10 hours. And from an obesity standpoint, particularly if you are snoring, get a sleep study done. Identify sleep apnea, because if there is sleep apnea, your sympathetic activity goes up, and that will lead to insulin resistance, hypertension, heart disease, and diabetes. So then you need under medical supervision to also do some degree of CPAP or some other measure to correct your sleep apnea. So from a lifestyle perspective, we need to be mindful on eating. We need to eat less, eat slowly, eat on time. Sometimes we replace a meal. We replace a meal by a meal replacement. Then, of course, we need to do physical activity. It could be 6,000, 8,000 steps, some yogasanas like Surya Namaskar or Kapalbhati. It could be strength strengthening exercises like going to a gymnasium and putting on some muscle. It could be engaging into sports activities like playing badminton, tennis, or trying to do swimming or cycling. And it could be even agrarian activities. And beyond physical activity, beyond promotion of correct dietary practices, we need to ensure that we de-addict ourselves from tobacco, smoking, as well as digital detox. And we need to smile and be happy. And we need to ensure that we sleep right, sleep well, and eliminate sleep apnea. That's actually the mantra for a holistic approach to obesity management.